Hi Pisces! I hope that everybody's doing well. Before we get into it, let's set the intention for this to be a space where everyone allows themselves to feel seen and validated, and ultimately for this to be a safe space and a healing space in alignment with everyone's highest good. So what do we have going on today? Yes, we have a different scenery today. Thought we'd get a little green. I'm looking at judgment coming out. Maybe an important decision that's upcoming for you. I'm hearing something that you can't take back. You could be putting this off for a little bit. I don't know. Something could be coming through and you don't think it's right for you and you end up not going with it. I'm seeing the moon here on the bottom of the deck. There may be some like upcoming turmoil about this decision, but maybe because intuitively you feel one way and then like what you want may be something else than that. Or it could be something that impulsively you want, but in the long run, you know, it's not going to be something that would work out to your benefit. With someone, it's like maybe you feel drawn to someone or attracted to them, but what you're looking for, you know, long term would not align with what this person is offering to you. It would be difficult to turn this person down though, because there's definitely a sense of attraction. Give me 1 second. With this person, like this would be someone that appeals to you in more ways than one is what I'm hearing. Give me 1 second. So this person is going to appeal to you, but you may immediately feel like this is something that you should turn down. But yeah, maybe this is even like the last time that this happens within a situation or with a particular person even. It's like they come back around one last time and you're like, nope, I'm not going to take it this time either. And then you don't hear from them again. Possibly for some of you. Yeah, I'm getting that it's like difficult to turn this person away for sure. Like this is somebody that you know you would have a good time with if you hung out with them. But yeah, there's a question about things long term here with this person, but this would be someone that is attractive for sure. Someone determined, I'm also getting. I'm wondering what their energy is. We're gonna get further on this because I'm trying to see. They may want to approach you and they're actually holding themselves back. It's like they want to come through in a way and maybe like, I don't know, have a certain type of experience with you, but they may be holding themselves back from this. They may be, sorry about that. They may be even a little bit nervous, a little bit anxious. The way that this person presents, like the way that they present is different than what's going on behind that. Give me one second again. So it's like they would come through in a way that is like fun and maybe carefree, but behind it they're definitely going through something right now. But I don't think that they would tell you about this. It's like they would come through and hit on you or flirt with you or just like be in that type of like fun energy, but it's like behind it there's something else going on here I'm seeing with them. I'm getting a Kelly Clarkson reference behind these hazel eyes. I don't know what the lyrics to that is, but I'm seeing it's like something going on behind the scenes that you may not pick up immediately with this person. They want to meet up with you, I'm seeing, but it's like they feel in their head about this. Like this person may even want to have like some type of physical experience with you, and they're aware of that, but maybe they don't know how you'll receive that. And they may be feeling a bit insecure. I'm getting something like that. It's like they want something, but they feel insecure about this thing that they want. Maybe like waiting until the time is right to meet up with you. This does seem like, so for some of you, this could be somebody that you already know that you haven't seen in a while, and like maybe something has changed within their life that's affecting their self-esteem, whether this be something directly related to like their physical image, or it's something going on in their environment that then affects their self-esteem, or something with their status even. For others of you, if this is a new person, like you may not have like met them actually in person, and they're feeling a bit weary about this. It's like even though they know that they want something with you, they're still like there's some type of insecurity I'm getting, and it's related to like you actually meeting up with them in person. This is what I'm seeing here. But maybe they also think that you're gonna like deny them or turn them down in some way. Like I'm getting that this person is aware that they need to approach you in a very particular manner in order for this to work out, or in order for them to even have a chance. I'm seeing lavender here. They want to start something new with you, but they may feel like you're a bit like defensive, or this could even be something controversial. You could have gone through something with this person before, or gone through something with someone in the past that's like affecting this experience that you're having. So it's like, are you going to start something with this person, or are you going to decide not to? Because it's like you may even be sizing this person up and be like, that's not the type of experience I want to have, or like the energy that you're coming through with, this is not like what I want long term. For some of you too, this was someone that like in the past you could have had something going on with them, and then there was a lack of vulnerability there. It's like you were trying to connect with them, and they were like preoccupied with things like of a physical nature, or even like status wise, but then emotionally they were not getting vulnerable with you, and maybe you feel a little bit weary of this now. It's like I'm definitely getting a guarded energy. And it's like, as much as this person wants to come through, they're definitely aware of this. I'm seeing two Pisces. Remember, two energies can be reversed. I'm looking at Pluto and Leo. Pluto is Scorpio energy. It may be, you may feel that it's important for you to protect your energy when it comes to this person, because this is somebody that could be like seductive and or persuasive, but you don't want to be taken advantage of in this situation. It's like having the strength to not act on your impulses, but to be true to yourself, and also like stand your ground with your boundaries, especially because it looks like you've been kind of in a new energy and starting new things, and you don't want anything to get in the way of like what you're working on currently for yourself. And like this person may come through too in a tempting way, and you're like, maybe you even feel like this is a test or a distraction from what it is that you're working towards, and you don't want to get involved with them. I'm hearing something about nonsense. Like maybe you feel like this person, yeah, like brings unwanted like drama or something into your life that you don't want. And maybe too, I don't know, maybe like forgiveness is needed between the two of you, but that also doesn't mean that you need to be like reconciling with someone in a way where you're like actually putting yourself in physical proximity with them, is what I'm hearing. So it's like, is it right to meet up with them? Is it not right for you? And I mean right for you personally. And it looks like that's kind of the quandary here. figuring that out. Like, do you want to stand firm in these boundaries that you set because you feel like this is the right thing to do based off of like a past experience that you've had? For some of you, it's with this person, a past experience you had with this person, and there's a sense of like not wanting to allow them back in, but like the chemistry is definitely still there with them, and they definitely still are interested in pursuing you. Definitely someone from the past. But yeah, I'm seeing this person for sure wants to, I'm hearing, get along with you, but you may be letting this go entirely. Like, you may feel like that's, I'm hearing social justice and also karmic justice for the situation. But it may be hard to let this go, but you're like, I kind of need to do this. Maybe just for yourself, but this is a very stuck energy. Like, I'm seeing you be like, I know that I've set these boundaries and that it's something important for me, or that like I did this for a reason, but there's a sense of feeling stressed out about this, maybe because you want to be working with this person, or you want to be hanging out with them, or you want them back in your life. But at the same time, there's a sense of like not forgetting what had happened in the past too. So it's like, maybe if you're even considering allowing this person back in, you're going to be like looking at them with a very critical eye. I'm also hearing the word appraising. It may be just like judging in a way where you're trying to figure out if this is something that can actually like work for you. Is this feasible? I'm getting something about the fall here. Maybe you're reconnecting with this person in the fall. Yeah, for some of you, for sure, this may not have happened. I saw a comment today, and it was like some reading that I did 3 months ago. Someone was like, this just happened for me today. So remember too, like, this can be resonating for you. As I said before, I'm getting a reference to the fall. This can be something that's happening then. I'm hearing September. Yeah. I'm seeing somebody come through and make an offer to you, but you may decide that you're going to end up cutting it off. Cause like I'm seeing you've been trying to do your own thing, and where you are now in the direction that you're going in, you may have so much on your plate that you don't need another thing added, and you may just feel like this person's energy is like too I'm getting the word volatile, but it's more so like unpredictable. So it would just add it would really affect the sense of stability that you're trying to create within your life, and maybe that's just too much for you right now. It's like maybe something with the timing even of when this person comes through. It's just, yeah, not the right timing. But I am seeing this come to fruition. It's like you could have even been waiting on this person to get brave and like to be bold and like make some sort of statement, and it's like finally now they're coming through, but it may be too little too late, or as I said before, just the wrong timing. I'm seeing a snail here. Yeah, this person could have gone through their own sense of karmic falling out. I'm hearing something could have happened with this person's job or their finances, and they could be like going through it as well, like maybe some stuff that you don't know about. This may also be why I was picking up on that sense of insecurity. It's like financially they may be like not in a great place, and maybe like I don't know, maybe they were struggling with something, and then when they come around, they're like starting to get into a better place, or there's something that they're securing that they didn't have before. But it was like something going on within their physical environment, again, that was affecting their self-esteem, that was like delaying you actually meeting up with this person or having some type of reunion with them. Like something going on in their personal life. I don't know whether or not they shared this with you, but it was definitely something affecting them. Like this can even be something legally that they were struggling with that was going on with them. but I am getting like there was something going on with either their finances and or like their physical environment that they were in, and it was definitely affecting like their confidence and their self-esteem. I know we've said it like a million times, but it's coming through, so I'm just letting you know. So it was like, as much as they wanted to come through and meet up with you, this is something that would have delayed it. The irony here is that if they would have come through sooner, you may have taken them up on this offer, but now that you've had like space and time away from them and you've like started building your own stuff and you're seeking something new, you may not be taking them up on this now. So it just works out in that way. And like that would have been something too that your guides would have had a hand in as well. Like this could have been something that helped you even like reaffirm or reestablish your boundaries to protect you from this person's energy, because I'm definitely seeing them have like a strong energy, like a strong effect on you too. Yeah, this person and or you, I'm seeing definitely strong Scorpio energy, Leo, and I'm also looking at Libra here, Pisces. Yeah, something is changing with this person's situation I'm seeing, and maybe also changing with yours. Like, you could decide that this is not something that you're trying to bring back to life, the connection with this person. But here's the thing, whatever has been going on within the dynamic with you two, or whatever had happened in the past, it looks like moving forward, whether you decide to have this person in your life or not, the dynamic is going to shift drastically, because we're ending with the Death card here. And maybe there's also a different way now that you're taking care of yourself and meeting your own needs and like showing up for yourself that is different than what was going on when you were in a relationship with this person too. Like, I'm just seeing like your style and sense of self be like more developed and different than it was before. Definitely a more independent energy that I'm seeing for you, Pisces. And it seems like if you had been feeling down on your luck, or this person had, I'm seeing something shift with that as well. It looks like there was definitely a bit of a transitionary experience that maybe both of you guys were going through, and now you're both coming through in a different type of energy. And maybe trying to figure out whether or not that will be compatible with one another. Let's get a couple more cards and see. Yeah, it's like maybe you feel like you're prioritizing your intuition more and like trying to set more boundaries where it's like you can still have compassion for people and like even be empathetic and sympathetic and all of that. However, you may be prioritizing yourself differently and like taking care of yourself. So like you're meeting your own needs and not expecting somebody else to be doing that. And so you may feel like less dependent on other people than you had been before, or maybe like this particular person. Trying to figure out if this is going to be right for you or not. I'm looking at the Hermit and the Lovers here. You may even be analyzing what you want in your life as far as a partnership, who you're trying to get involved with, what you want that dynamic to look like, how you're expecting someone to show up, how you can show up, what's within your capacity and your willingness as far as what you're bringing to the table and what you want from another person, what's going to fit best within your life, and like really thinking about this. So it's like, rather than impulsively like grabbing onto the things that enter into your life, it's like waiting to see if they actually resonate with you truly, and wanting to make sure that it makes sense for you within your life and where you are right now. It looks like you want a stable and responsible energy more than anything. And before, what had been entering into your life could have been a less consistent energy. And you may still feel like this past person is within that energy, and what you're looking for is different than what you had been seeking before. For some of you too, I'm seeing something that you've been working on within your career as well that you know is going to take some time. And so you may be prioritizing that over your relationships right now. Or like maybe prioritizing that over a romantic relationship for the time being until you get something underway. It looks like something that you've been waiting on is going to be speeding up for you though. For some of you too, you could have been waiting to work with someone or meet up with them or even collaborate with them, and I'm seeing communication about this, like something about the situation changes or speeds up and you get clarity on this. For those of you that you're watching for work and stuff, like you could have been wondering if it was right to like work with a particular person and waiting to see what unfolds, and I'm seeing it very quickly shift into like some type of working dynamic, and one that works very well. This can even be some type of creative project. So you could be collaborating with someone creatively. For some of you, I'm even getting something about like fashion, or someone dresses in a very specific way. Somebody that you're dealing with, or even like something about wanting to be comfortable, or they care very much that the environment that they're in is comfortable. This reminds me of like a very Taurian energy. Not that this person needs to be a Taurus, but I'm seeing something like that. Something about comfort with this person. What I'm getting too is that there could have been a more passive role that you were taking before, and now you're stepping up into a more active role, and you may be realizing the benefit that that's having on you and also your relationships, the people that you're working with, your partnerships, your interpersonal relationships. Like, it feels like taking it upon yourself to bring the type of happiness and joy into your life that you're looking for. And this can even be changing things within a work environment too, to better suit you. And focusing more on like quality rather than quantity. Because there could be something where like you were doing something and you felt responsible for it, but it didn't feel fulfilling to you, or it wasn't bringing you a sense of joy, and this may be something that you're changing. I'm seeing this happening gradually though. It's not something that happens immediately. Like you could have been waiting to end something until you secured another opportunity, but yeah, I'm seeing more so, I'm hearing fixing. I'm also hearing fixings with an S on the end. You could have been like, for a point in time, been like, I'm really focusing on my career right now, or like my financial stability, or this can be even a particular person in your life, and now you're like, I want to think about my overall sense of happiness. I'm also hearing compatibility and thinking about the things that like bring me joy and things that I feel emotionally connected with. Yeah, things that you feel emotionally connected with. Because you could have been trying to connect with something before and you weren't feeling that, and now this is an aspect of you that you've been developing. I am seeing something about an offer coming through, but I'm seeing this can be related to like work as much as it can a romantic relationship. Because you could just be working with someone that intuitively, no, somebody could have their eye on you, but they may not have said anything yet. Like, this is somebody that you could come into contact with them. We're going to end this in a second. You could come into contact with this person and find out that like emotionally and intuitively and creatively you're really on the same page, and then feelings kind of bud from there, but you already have a really great collaborative space with this person. You communicate really well with them, and this is something that would take time to develop, because I'm seeing like both people in a very like emotional, watery energy. So these are people that do not shy away from being like, yeah, I care for you, or like I really like what we're doing here, or I really enjoy this work that we're doing, or like being around you and stuff like that. But it's someone that doesn't feel a need to like rush into things or do things too soon, because they're allowing things the space that it needs to grow and to like fill out to what it will fill out to. So yeah, I'm looking at Virgo and Gemini here. All right, my friends, we are going to end it. I would like to thank everybody for joining. Thank you for tuning in. I'm wishing everybody love and light and healing, and I hope to catch you guys next time.